Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room Recap for Wednesday, June the 19th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions you may have for me, you can use this email address. This is a link to get into our free room. It is 100% free. You don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our trading room. There's the link right there. I open the room at 9 o'clock every morning. That's Eastern Time. That's when I start to share my screen. I get live on the mic at about 9:05. I go up to 3:30 Mondays to Thursdays and up to 3 o'clock on Fridays. And in the email you're getting, you will see a promo code for 15% off either the first month or the entire year of a Trade Ideas subscription. Well, kind of a slow day for me in terms of the number of trades, but I always say one good trade is all you really need. In the MLNT, that was it. Now, admittedly, I did not get in here. I saw the news. I honestly did not think that this would sustain itself. I mean, I was obviously very wrong. To me, it just looked like it was a new drug application that had been accepted. When you look at the headline, it almost looked like there was an acceptance of the drug itself. But this, to me, was just a new drug application that had been accepted by the FDA. But it doesn't matter what I think. This is what the market thought. So look at this is one that closed at $2 yesterday. In the pre-market, got as high as 462. I watched this pullback. I thought, okay, now it's over, or maybe now it's over. People are realizing that it's not an approval of the drug. It's just a new drug application that's been approved. But it was wrong. And I kept saying in the room, well, I'm interested if this gets, I think it was around 517. That was what was going to get me interested. And eventually I did take this trade right here at 517. I sold most of it right here at 587. It did pop through 6. I'm waiting to see if it can get back through 6. And in fact, if it does, I may add just to see. I left this bottoming tail right there. What that means is, of course, the sellers have been trying to knock it down and the buyers are still reasonably in control right now. But that, on a percentage basis, just a very, very nice trade. And I know a lot of people in the room took advantage of that. I actually did do a pre-market trade that did not work out. Basically got flat. Another one, let's see, there's another little bio released news after hours yesterday. It popped, this is this morning, there's the tan area this morning, popped over $1. I took the trade at $1.11. Now, this was after it already pulled back from the $1.37. So watched it, chop around this area, almost took it out here. And then basically when it didn't really accelerate and even start to challenge that pre-market high, I got out flat. And, I was saying in the room, you have to have a stop or a way to get out. You can't just allow something like this to happen. Think, it's got to come back. It's going to come back. The news is good. I can't be wrong. All the excuses we make for not getting out of a trade. So anyway, I got out of that one flat, and so really no big deal. I did take one Holly alert, which did not work out. But again, I'll say it again. There was the alert at 16:15. Now it did pop up to 16:30, and I ended up getting it right around here, right around that 1650 mark. It chopped around for a while. And then as it started moving down, I said, I just don't like it. I don't like the way it's trading. And, if you look at the daily chart, why I took it in the, let's take a look on the weekly chart. That's a little more dramatic. Why I took it in the first place was, I did like this potential void fill. But you always have to be aware of the fact, this is a stock that's just been beaten up. So in theory, for all the reasons why it's been beaten up over the last month and a half, 2 months, they're still in place. Maybe it is having a little bit of a bounce back day, but there's still some really savage investors here that, it's going to take a while for anybody to really want to jump back into this unless there's some really good news. And I didn't see anything on it, but Holly had the alert. I thought, okay, it's over the whole number. Anyway, the bottom line, I took a 15-cent loss on this one. And look what it did after that. It just really collapsed. So, it's just a matter of having an out, getting out. When you say you're going to get out, don't second guess yourself. Commissions are so cheap that even if this had bounced all the way back to that alert price, I may have got back in, But I'll take my lumps. I'll take my loss right here. And then, I can always get back in. And it doesn't look like that's going to happen today. So anyway, that was it. Only 3 trades, but definitely the Myrna trade. The Myrna, sorry, not the Myrna trade. The other MLNT. Sorry, just distracted here. The MLNT trade. That was definitely the good one, and it could still be active. Let me just show you on a weekly chart what could be in store here. I actually thought this was going to be a big area that it was not going to get through, 448, and it just tore right through that. But because you can see right here on that weekly chart, looks like there is some resistance right there, but it went right through that like nothing. Look at the volume. I mean, astonishing volume. And so the next area could be that 878 area on the weekly. If it gets really crazy, who knows what's going to happen. It is a low float situation, 8 million in the float. So this is something that I'm definitely going to be watching going forward. And I might even add if it takes that 6 again. Back to that 15-minute chart, it is challenging it right now. All right, I want to get back into the room and close this down, get my capture program up. And if you have any questions for me, here's the email address you can use. The link for the free room. I'll open the room tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern. Hope everybody has a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.